Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off from Tampa. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Tight end in motion left. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now put one of the tight ends in motion. On 2nd down, it's Etienne. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. They go right back to Etienne. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief with his offense. A run after a negative run, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
3rd and long for him here. Hits his running back. Still has some space inside the 35. The Saints take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. For the extra point, here's Smith. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Play fake. It's Mayfield. Hurst there to grab it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Saints' 46-yard line.
Baker now off the play fake. Buying some time left. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
3rd and short, Mayfield. And he's going to go down. Great work by the Saints. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. They can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Real. 180!
Mayfield throwing on fourth. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's got it to his running back. He gets loose down the right side. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Brown with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shuck now from the gun. Tried to float that one in, and the defender's there for the interception. And the Buccaneers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Mayfield now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
180! Done!
3rd down, here's Mayfield. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Ready to go with our 2nd quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score.
What's up?
First down, here's Baker. Catch made. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Mayfield now off the play action. Vacates quickly left side. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you continue. You've worked on it all week. Continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Laughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Nice return start to the 5. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Rocky's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. The motion to tight end left. This is Alvin Kamara with it. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Alex Anzalone there on the stop.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
They've got a man in motion. They'll run now on 2nd down. Makes the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's complete. It's the rookie from Georgia. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's 16 yards on that play. Yeah, that's good for a Saints first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Truck to throw. Now he's past the 25. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Hey, alert 33.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead on the first play of the drive. McLaughlin sacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Saints 14. Chase
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flight. Fields this one at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Shuck working from the gun. Time for plenty of scoring already. We have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. Off the play action, Chuck. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Not the way they drew that one up. It is down inside the 35-yard line. First and 10 from the 32. Throwing, Baker. That one's complete over the middle. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grow their lead just before halftime. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. Saints double their lead to 14.
Saints 14.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. Return coming from the 6. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First and 10. Here's Shuck. Big yards on the right side. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. Here's Shuck. First and 10. Completed to his running back. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Offense up to the line fast. Shuck's going to throw here. Hits him on the out route. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
26-yard line.
To throw again here, it's Shuck. Brought in right side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. From the red zone now. Brought in. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints making a one-score game before halftime. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Johnson now on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. Nothing doing here as he only manages the arm. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Mayfield. McMillan on the slant. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 39.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Regular. Real. What's that?
Looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. First and 10 from the 32.
Point it right. Pistol.
Baker now from the gun. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first.
Chase McLaughlin.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. The kick by McLaughlin is good. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Starting from the 5. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
180!
And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Good. Good.
Running left. This is Irving. Never gained a couple, but still in a good spot thanks to the penalty. 2nd and 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Good.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Connecting on the slant. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. That one hits for 30. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Stopped on that play by Danny Stutzman.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grow the lead coming out of halftime. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers take a 3-possession lead.
Saints 21.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Returning it from the 4. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They kick the running back in motion. Now shut to throw. Out to his wide end, it's a screen. And the Buccaneers scoop it up. That return actually went backward a little bit, but I imagine, Brock, they'll be happy enough just taking possession.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
First down throw here, Mayfield. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. It's a gain of 22. And the Bucs have the first.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Good. Watch out.
Looking inside the red zone. He brings it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
2nd and 3 now. Mayfield now from the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. He might get close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Irving will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers make it a 24-point ball game.
Buccaneers 45, Saints 21.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flyer. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Good run. Gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. So we're through 3 here. It's going to be the Saints with the football, but any efforts might be futile facing that deficit. Second and 3 now. Back to throw. Shot. The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. But I believe the Saints got this one back. Yep, someone landed on top of that one. Looking for his back, Travis Etienne there. And that means 3rd down coming up. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know, man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Pickup of 0 on the play. That leaves them with 4th and 6. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here. He completes it in traffic. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Look at that. No worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive. Shot now on 1st down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Rush coming for a shot. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd down, here's Shot. That one complete to Diggs. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Looking quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for the Saints. 1st down.
1st and 10. Here's Shot. Hits his running back. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
And there's heat. That blitz coming off the snap. That QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
On play action, here's Shaw. has a man there. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
At their own 38.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Alert, 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 alert. Good. 180.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers nearing their 9th win of the season. Here's the give to Irving. And that run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
This is Irving on 2nd. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Once again, Irving. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Run, run, run. What's up?
Running for it. Here's Irving. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. So it's a win for the Buccaneers. And this winning streak continues to grow as they